Hey, what's up guys? It's me again. Yeah, so just a quick update. I went up to Genting Highlands again 2 weeks ago. Yeah, again. So that's the second time this year. I know, like what the fuck, so random, right? Some backstory. My friend a month ago was looking around Genting for some free rooms lah, and nicely enough, Genting was giving out some free rooms then. Apparently, Genting gives out free rooms every now and then to their higher tier members. So we were like, hey, let's fucking go, you know? And then my friend booked the rooms for about Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 2 nights, and I booked the bus ticket from Singapore straight to Genting Highlands. My bus journey began from 9 PM the day before check-in, and it took about 6 hours-ish of bus ride with 3 rest stops. Actually, more like 2 rest stops. The last rest stop didn't count because it's more like a driver stopping somewhere to get something from the convenience store for himself, you know, near Batu Caves in KL. I reached Genting at around like 3 AM in the morning, and I was so surprised to see, you know, so many people still going out and about, you know, at like in the middle of the night. Then again, I think they might have arrived earlier, so they have a lot of time to queue, and boy, did I have a lot of time to queue. Cause check-in won't be for another 12 hours, so I went to the casino until sunrise. You know, I love trips like this because, like, you know, there's no second thoughts. You just go only, you know, like go, like yeah. And another thing, I have another Genting trip planned later on in the end of November, or more like start of December. Yeah, very very impromptu lah, the planning, you know, it's like just wow, got promotion, just go on, you know. And for my Genting trip 2 weeks ago, I did take a couple of leaves just so that I could, you know, spend more time to soak in all the Genting air. Also, I did take a bunch of videos when I was in Genting to hopefully make a montage out of. Yeah, just put together the videos and then post it onto my TikTok. Yeah, but you know, as usual, I'm procrastinating. Yeah, so I don't know when that will come out. Also, a joke that I like to tell my friends back in Malaysia is how do you tell apart a Singaporean versus a Malaysian? Is to ask them to pronounce the word Genting. I'm not sure how it became Genting. My speculation is that, you know, the word gentleman is pronounced gentleman, so by extension, Genting is pronounced as Genting by the locals here, which, you know, is a reasonable conclusion, but I don't really fault them for it though, because Malay isn't a mandatory language to learn around here, even though it is Singapore's national language. Anyway, if Genting was meant to be pronounced as a Genting, then it should have been spelled with a J, not a G. Because you see, in Malay, right, the Suku Kata or the phonetic system, right, is quite consistent, or at least more so than English lah. Some examples of words that have the GE in it is like gelanggang, which means court, like gelanggang badminton means badminton court, or geram, which means angry, or genggam, which means to hold something in a fist. In English, you see similar spellings like this, but they are all pronounced differently. Like what? How do you even begin telling this to people who do not understand English? I remember when I was still a kid in kindergarten or in primary school, maybe primary 1, we had these Suku Kata drills. I'm not sure if drills are the correct word to describe it, but you know, I have no other better words to say it. But yeah, drills nonetheless, right? So we have to spell the words syllable by syllable. So if let's say we take the word car, kereta in Malay, we'll spell like K-E ke, A-I re, T-A ta, kereta, like that. So the good thing about knowing the Suku Kata is that we don't need to memorize the spellings for a lot of words. You just need to know how the words sound, and you can just build it from the Suku Kata. Like if you know school is sekolah, you just spell S-E-K-O-L-A-H by the pronunciation. Well, in English it's quite different because for the same spelling, you can have different pronunciation, or for the same pronunciation, you can have different spelling. Like take the case of read, right? The past tense of read is read, and they're the same spelling. But then read, the past tense of read, rhymes with red, as in the color red, you know, so it's a lot of ambiguity. I guess, you know, in Malay things are more consistent. Though as with any languages or any human construct, there will be exceptions, like how agency is pronounced with a J even though it has a G in the spelling. But I think it's because it's borrowed from somewhere. Borrowed from where though? Not to say my Malay is very good lah, you know, it's deteriorated to the point that I can only do basic convos with some makcik and maybe to order some food, you know, basic survival competency. That is how I rate my Malay literacy. So ever since I came to Singapore, I don't really have much use for Malay. So it's been like 10 years since I set foot in Singapore, for education and work. So naturally, I got quite rusty at it lah. Not too proud of it. So sometimes I do read some Malay news just so that I can get some Malay vocabulary coming into my brain. Little bit will surely go a long way. There's a Malay proverb that goes like little long become a hill. Sikit lama menjadi bukit. Well, that's about it. Just some random tidbits from me. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy your weekend.